everybody. Welcome back to Ordinary Adventures.
Today, we were on Disney's original private island, Castaway Cay. We want to show you everything that we love about Castaway and how it compares to Disney's new private island, Lookout Cay at Lighthouse Point. It's been over 25 years since this island paradise first opened, but it still sets the standard for an exclusive, immersive, themed cruise ship destination, and we'll show you why. Why don't you come with us on this adventure? Hello.
Good morning.
How you guys doing?
We're doing very good. Look at this interesting contraption. Can you see yourself in there? Have you got Tinkerbell trapped in there?
Yes, of course.
Oh, he doesn't mind that. He likes to trap Tinkerbell in things. You do that quite often.
You find any treasure on this island?
They're looking. They keep trying to find people and recruit them to find a treasure and bring it back.
So Kitcher's feeling a little bit under the weather, but I wanted to get off the ship and show you our favorite stop on a Disney cruise, and that's Castaway Cay. And by the way, we're walking from the ship to the trams. I've already run into a couple of pirates here, a couple of characters. If we're comparing things to Lookout Cay, I do like that they provide some characters to keep us entertained on the short walk to the trams. And also they provided us with some towels, which is always nice. Another thing I love about Castaway is immediately when you get off the ship, you feel immersed in the story. Like you feel like you've been transported to a world that Disney's created and it's not reality. So like over here, there is the pump house, which has like a little gas station pump. And also behind it has a sign, which is an Easter egg to Josh D'Amaro, who is the head of Parks and Resorts. And then right over here by the post office, Daisy is meeting and greeting. I don't know, there's just like so much character here. I wish there was over at Lighthouse Cay, or at Lookout Cay at Lighthouse Point. I wish they also had a better name, like a shorter name. You know what I mean? Now here's something that wasn't here last time. They have these planks of wood as you're walking to the tram, and they have names on it. These are families that have sailed over 50 times on Disney cruises, which is pretty insane. But there's a lot of them, and they've almost covered about half of the planks of wood so far. I like that there's like little Easter eggs, like this right here is like, looks like Donald. Is this Daisy? I think so. And I'm looking at the list of families. I'm trying to see the one that's accomplished the 50 sailings in the least amount of time. And there's one family here that did it since 2018. So I think that's in 6 years, they did 50 sailings. Wow, that's an accomplishment. And here's another thing that Lookout Cay desperately needs. It needs some water fountains on the pier walk, because a lot of people are getting dehydrated. Here's another sign that's for Captain Bob Iger. It's an Easter egg for the CEO of the Disney company, Bob Iger. And it says that he's there for quality and reliability, something that probably the guy before him wasn't. And on the other side, it says Key West and Willow Bay. Willow Bay is not a place, it's actually his wife. So, a bunch of cool Easter eggs there. Here's a map of the entire Castaway Cay. And you can see here's where the ship docks, and this is the walkway to get to the trams. And then you have the beaches very close by. It's not like far away like it is at Lookout, unless you want to get to Serenity Bay, which is kind of on the other side of the island. But you can take a tram there, so it's not that bad. I also love that Castaway Cay has a bunch of photo ops. Each of them are so well themed. You can take a photo in front of them, post them on social media. It makes you feel special for being on a Disney private island. And I feel like over at Lookout Cay, there's only that one that is the Junkanoo version of Mickey. And I don't know, I don't even think it says Disney or anything on it. So, I don't know. I think they need more photo ops over there, and that's something they could definitely improve. I love that even the tram station here is themed. By the way, once we got here, we saw Mickey, and we also saw the sign over here. I've never actually read the sign, but it tells the story of the island. It says that 3 explorers set sail to the scattered out islands of the Bahamas in search of fame and fortune, and all 3 of them landed on this island. They found what they wanted, a giant whale, sunken treasures, and the secret of youth. And they decided that this is tropical paradise, and they decided not to leave. So what we're exploring is the Castaway Cay that they have created over the years. I didn't know they allowed dogs on this island. What is this, Royal Caribbean? So it's been less than an hour since I got off the ship, and I haven't even reached the family beach yet. It's not because it was a long walk and long tram. It's because I keep on running into characters. Like Minnie is with her little Jeep in front of the ship. And that's another thing I love about Castaway, is you can get a photo op on the beach with the ship in the background and sometimes with characters. And unfortunately, the way things are configured at Lighthouse Point, that's kind of put behind a paywall, and only if you have a cabana, you paid for a cabana, can you get a picture with the characters and the ship in the background on the beach. And speaking of photo ops, it doesn't get better than Mount Rushmore. That's the pinnacle of photo ops on a private island. So good, and especially when you can get a Disney character in on the action too. And I'm like walking through here, and even like the restrooms are like well themed and worn, and the gift shop here isn't just like a blank building. Like looking at the roof, like there's like these patches of metal on the roof. I don't know, I just love this island so much. Okay, I don't know about you guys, but I'm hungry, so let's go try to find some food. Looks like I might be a little early for lunch. It happens at 11:30. So let's walk around for a little bit, and then we'll get some food. So I guess my first stop is at the Conched Out Bar. And when you're here, you gotta get yourself the Conch Cooler. This is dark and light Caribbean rums, masterfully blended with coconut cream. And I love right next to the bar, there's this wonderful walkway that leads to a seating area overlooking the beach. That's where we're gonna be enjoying our drink today. Basically, it's a blended pina colada. But I'll tell you this, it tastes better at Castaway Cay than it does anywhere else in the world. And I guess if you bring your own checkers, you could even play a game or two. And of course, some more Disney Company Easter eggs, like Jeff Valley. Cookie's Barbecue has 4 different entrances. Each of the buffets serves the same thing, so there's not really usually that much of a line at any of them, because you can wait in one line and get everything you want. And one thing you won't see anywhere here at Cookie's Barbecue or on the island is flies. You will find the birds though. They have birds that will like steal the food off your plate. And they also have a selection of sliced fruits and whole fruit if you're trying to eat healthy. So here's a look at my plate. I got myself some ribs, corn on the cob, cookie, some pasta salad, and potato salad.
I love the barbecue on Castaway so much that I dragged myself out of bed, put my hair up in a ponytail, put on some Crocs with socks, and I walked down to the barbecue. And I was stressing out because I haven't been able to get in touch with Peter for the past 2 hours because we both have no service. But luckily he was sitting at a table right in front of the restaurant as if he knew that I'd come here.
Yeah. No, I sat here on purpose so that you'd see me.
You're smart.
Yeah.
Anyways, we found each other. I got my delicious Castaway Cookies Barbecue, just a cheeseburger, some potato salad, some macaroni salad, and a cookie, of course.
Some might say that's a cheeseburger in paradise.
It is. It just tastes better on the island. I can't explain it.
Here, wait, go! Alright, now it's time to take in slow motion. Everyone, let's see those slow-mo moves.
So we usually don't eat at Cookies 1. We usually eat at Serenity Bay or Cookies 2. And I didn't know there's like a dance party.
Yeah, Mickey and Pluto came out and they danced for like 3 or 4 songs, and it was the cutest thing ever. And I've never seen that before. That's crazy.
I guess we've just never been over here when it's happened. But it happened around like 12:15. I'm not sure if that's when it normally happens, but.
Wow, what a surprise. And I'm not 100% sure, but I think the characters recently got new outfits.
I think you're right.
Like,
and did you see? One of the guys that sits near us at dinner, he always has a Duffy and he always dresses him up. He had Duffy dressed in Mickey's outfit from Castaway.
Yeah.
I don't know, I thought that was cool.
He has an Instagram account. I need to start following it.
We'd like to thank Upside for sponsoring this portion of today's video. If you don't know, Upside is an app that gets you cash back on essentials like gas, groceries, or even when you dine out at restaurants. And there's so many places that give you cash back with Upside. Like, look at all the places just around me that take Upside.
Today we're getting lunch at the Formosa Cafe because Upside is offering 11% cash back.
This place has been here in Hollywood since 1939. Generations of movie stars have eaten here. Movies have shot here.
We got a bunch of delicious food like spicy wontons, fried rice, orange chicken, and it's good. But everything tastes better when you get cash back.
It's easy. All you have to do is claim the offer, pay with your credit card, and then in a couple days, you'll get your cash back. And it can add up too. Top Upside earners are earning as much as $300 cash back every month. To find out how much money you could earn on Upside, click on the link in the description below to download the free Upside app. Use code ORDINARY to get an extra 25 cents cash back on every gallon on your first tank of gas. Or click this QR code. $1 million cash back is being earned by Upside users every week. Thanks, Upside. And now back to our adventure. I gotta admit that Lookout Cay has the beach here at Castaway Beach, but this is no bad beach. This is a good beach. But the one thing that they do have over Lighthouse Point is that the chairs are really close to the actual beach. You don't have to like go over a bridge to actually get to the beach from your chair. So if you want to like leave stuff on your chair and not like, you know, be able to glance at it and stuff like that, that's not something you can really do much over at Lighthouse Point, but this is a beautiful beach.
One of the things that I really love at Castaway is the snorkeling because they have all these hidden objects, statues, ride vehicles, submarines. It's freaking awesome. And I love that this family beach is like enclosed. Like it's a cove almost, like a man-made barrier.
Yeah.
So like hopefully sharks can't get in. Like we've seen turtles and like stingrays. Never seen a shark here.
Yeah, over at Lookout Cay, they do have some coral, which is nice to see when you're snorkeling. And there are a few fish. And maybe the coral's the reason why they haven't put stuff down there, but it's just not as amazing of an experience to snorkel. I don't think it was intended to be a snorkeling thing.
So we were talking with our friend Adrian over at the Theme Park Express, trying to pinpoint what made Castaway feel more like a Disney destination. And one of the reasons that we determined is because you could actually see the ship from the beach. When you're on Lookout Cay at Lighthouse Point, the only way that you can see the ship is when you're walking on the pier or if you have one of those family cabanas. Once you get to the main part of the island, like you can't see the ship. What I love is all the different bars on the island have a different theme. Like we're out here at the Heads Up bar right now, which is I think our personal favorite. We love coming out here, grabbing a drink, looking at the ship, getting photos and stuff. But there's also the Conched Out Bar. When you go over to Serenity Bay, they have this like airplane themed bar, which is awesome. I just love that they have all like their unique personality. They serve similar drinks, but like it's like a different vibe at each one of the bars, which is really cool. And of course they have ice cream on the island. I'm hoping this makes me feel better. Somehow it tastes better on Castaway than on the ship.
Yeah, it's Kitra's favorite. That's the banana soft
So
serve.
good. It's so good.
What's wrong with the way I make ice cream?
Looks great, sweetie. You did good. Who did it better?
Some of our favorite Disney cruise merch is actually only sold on this island in the gift shops. It's all Castaway Cay exclusive merch.
They have the best stuff. I'm excited to go in there and see if there's anything new and to just check it out.
There's always something new.
Yeah.
Okay, so even Disney admits it. Best key ever. They're throwing shade at their own Lighthouse Point. I always like looking at all the different t-shirts. They're always so colorful.
Seize the day. Get it? Like seize?
I got it. They even have a t-shirt in my color. Oh, that's funny. They have a shirt with like the different sections of the island, like cookie stew. You think like they'll make a t-shirt for true barbecue?
Oh no.
I don't think so.
I love this Spirit jersey. It kind of looks like a Spirit jersey, but then it has a mesh bottom and it has mesh sleeves. Like I feel like you can put this over your bathing suit and just go straight into the water.
Yeah, it's like a cover-up.
Sandy toes, carrot nose. Every day is a Sunday. Get it? Except for today because it's literally overcast.
For me, what I like about Castaway Cay's merchandise is most of it's just really cute as characters. A lot of the stuff at Lookout Cay, like, I mean, I guess it incorporates characters like into the Bohemian Junkanoo style, but I want like cute.
Yeah, I want like funny, like dad joke pun t-shirts.
Yes, I want Castaway Cay. Get it?
I get it. But I mean, I guess that's good that we have both. You could get all the cute stuff here and then get all the other stuff over there.
I hope we're doing a good job explaining what we like better at Castaway over Lookout and what we think is missing over at Lighthouse Point. But like the biggest thing to me is like we were just in the gift shop and they have t-shirts with Mount Rushmore on it, which is like this iconic location on this island. And you want to buy shirts with that on your shirt. And you want to celebrate like that you've been to Castaway when you're not on vacation, hoping to come back. And what is that location at Lookout Cay? What could you put on the shirt that's like the thing that makes you remember that island? You know us. We love to spotlight the positives. We'll mention the negatives. So I don't want to harp on this because it's not even like we didn't like Lookout Cay. We actually did enjoy it, and I think there's many things that Lookout Cay has that are better than Castaway. Like the beach is primarily one of them. I love what they did with trying to teach us about the Bohemian people and the island that we were on. And I love like how they made us a part of the parade. They taught us the music. They taught us how to junk canoe. That was cool. But aside from that, it's a lot of like Bohemian art that's just on concrete buildings. And it doesn't feel like I'm immersed in the Bahamas in the same way that when I'm on Castaway, I feel like I'm immersed on a deserted island paradise. Do you know what I mean? Like, it's the difference between telling me about the Bahamas and making me feel like I'm in the Bahamas. And I'm not sure how to fix that. Many things over there I think they will fix. I think they'll fix the flies. I think they'll fix the operational issues. I think they'll add more chairs, all that stuff. So it's the stuff that I don't really want to harp on because I think by the time you go there, that stuff's going to be fixed. But the thing I really hope that Disney takes to heart, if they can, is to find a way to make it more of an immersive themed experience where you feel like you're not in the real world. So it feels like it's not just like one of those excursions you go to a private beach somewhere on a cruise ship. Do you know what I mean? Like this feels more special than that. And I hope that they can make Lookout Cay feel like that. There's so much more of this island that I wanted to show you. I wanted to show you Serenity Bay and how secluded that is from the family beach. I wanted to show you the bike riding, which is like one of my favorite things. You can rent a bike, ride it around the island, take it to this lookout spot. There's like a plane out there on a runway. Unfortunately, it started to rain, so it looks like I might have to go back to the ship because I have expensive camera equipment. And guess what? We got back to the ship just in time because it started to pour. So, good thing I left when I did. Whoa. Okay, so next we're gonna go to this thing called Mickey's Color Spin Dance Party. They don't have this on all the ships. We've never seen it before.
Yeah, I was just randomly checking the app and I saw it. We ran up there.
Yeah, so it's at the pool deck. Let's go check it out.
Tonight we're going to have dinner at Palo, which is the best restaurant at sea. We were lucky to get a reservation. Actually, we didn't even get a reservation. Our friend Adrian was able to squeeze us in on his reservation, and we're very thankful because it was booked out for this cruise. And we're very excited because it's our favorite restaurant ever. So let's go.
I'm excited that we're back at Palo because this cruise is full of longtime cruisers, a lot of which get a free Palo dinner. So we didn't think we were gonna get in here, but luckily we squeezed our way in somehow. So for Palo, you can get from the prefix menu, it's like $50 and you get a bunch of different courses. But we like the stuff off the prefix menu and that you have to actually pay for a la carte.
Yeah, we like all the stuff that's not in the prefix menu. Like, we both really like the antipasto, which they used to serve for free when you came here. It was like they come around with a little cart and they give you some meats and cheeses. Now you gotta pay for it, but we pay for it every time because it's so good. We also really love the agnolotti pasta, so we're probably gonna get that. And then I think we're just gonna get like a 28-ounce steak and share that because we're feeling a little bougie tonight. Might as well, right?
So on Castaway, I didn't eat that much and I didn't have breakfast. So So we're gonna be eating well tonight.
I remember this being very delicious. Apparently this isn't something that's actually on the menu. It's just a special little palate cleanser that they give you before your meal.
Is it a amuse-bouche?
An amuse-bouche. It tastes like a mushroom sauce. Very good, delicious. I'm ready for the rest of my food now.
And our balsamic vinegar that is aged for around 12 years.
Wow.
And it goes with bread and antipasto.
Thank you. So you've just got to believe me that this antipasto plate is so good. It's life-changing. It converted me from someone that didn't really care about like charcuterie boards into now loving charcuterie boards, and it's all because of this.
You're now a charcuterie queen.
Yes, I am. Thank you. And this is the best one of all time. It looks very simple, but trust me, the flavors are so good.
One of our favorite appetizers here is the inglati. And this is kind of like a butternut squash ravioli kind of thing. So buttery, so amazing. I feel like every time we come here, we gotta get this because
We're getting all repeats this time.
I know. But I feel like Palo, you have to get what you love. I know I want to try other stuff, but I feel like I gotta get what else.
Oh, it's dripping in that brown butter sauce. Sorry, it just got really loud. I'm sorry. I want to learn how to make this at home. It is so good. So good. And they only give you 5 of them, but they're so rich. You don't need any more than that, and we're actually sharing it. This whole restaurant gets an ordinary adventure star. Let's just put that out there right now. So good.
Okay, we may have over-ordered. Yeah.
I have the Barolo wine reduction where everybody loves. This one is everyone's, and this one is the second favorite, which is the gorgonzola cheese sauce.
Thank you. What did we do? Adrian was telling us how big this was, but I didn't believe him for some reason. This is like the biggest steak I've ever seen in my entire life. We're gonna have leftovers. I can already tell that this is tender and juicy just by cutting into it. I'm gonna try it first without any of the sauces.
It melts in your mouth. I wish I could eat this whole thing. I don't think I'm gonna be able to, but I'm gonna try. I'd give it 5 out of 5. It's so tender, so juicy, and the sauce that they provide, amazing.
And this is the reason why you come to Palo. It's to get the chocolate souffle. You have to order this at the beginning of your meal because it takes like, how long does it take to cook? Like 20 minutes or something? It takes a long time. So we knew for sure that we wanted it. And they dump like a chocolate and vanilla sauce in it, and they give you a side of vanilla ice cream. So good. Fresh out of the oven. Amazing. It tastes like a melted chocolate bar.
Is that like all ooey and gooey?
Ooey gooey, burning my throat as it goes down. That's why they give you the ice cream. Amazing. And to finish off the meal, they give you a little shot of lemon sorbet with an apple brandy. So cheers to an amazing meal.
After dinner, we went down to the Tube where they have our favorite game show, which is Match Your Mate. It's always a fun time. It's like, I think it's my favorite activity of any Disney cruise. So if you ever go on a Disney cruise, go to Match Your Mate.
This is song number 2. So close. So it's a hard job. It's a hard job. Right? Yeah. It's a hard job. All right. Oh, this is song number 3. Gates are open. Make the most of it. Just before we begin, if we had played It's a Small World, would any of you say it? Most exciting place that you have discovered the magic. I'm gonna have to pick it up.
What is that? Is that a turtle? Is that a turtle? I think it's a turtle or a frog.
Frog. I think it's a frog.
Oh my god, that's the first time I've ever seen a frog.
Oh my god, look, they actually brought us a map this time.
That's so funny.
Oh.
We have a frog with his little tongue sticking out. That is so cute. Good job.
So if you want to see the other videos from this Disney cruise trip, including our visit to Lookout Cay, put them right over there. I want us to thank you to some of our Patreons. That includes
Eric, Kendall, and Cynthia, thank you guys so much.
Thanks for watching, guys. We'll see you on the next adventure.